What's going on, everyone? So got me some new lock-in hubs or mile markers. I'm gonna be putting these on today, and yeah, because I only have three wheels that were turning. Putting on new rotors and new brake pads. I'm not gonna open these up and show y'all. I'm pretty sure people have seen them and know what they look like, but these are my brand new lock-in hubs. So I'm gonna go ahead and get started. I'm only gonna do one side for y'all and show y'all what I'm doing, and let's go from there. All right, so I'm gonna be taking these off first, and then I gotta be replacing the rotor and then replacing the brake pads. That's my daughter. I'm talking to the camera so I can tell everybody what I'm doing. Yeah, but anyway, then these are going to have to be taken off in order for me to separate it from the rotor so I can replace the rotors. But it's been a long time since I've been in here. I've only done it once, and that was like 10 plus years ago, so I gotta try to get my memory back and how to do this. Yeah. So there's no easy way of putting this up here because my paint's flaking off. Don't want to put anything, don't want to suction cup my GoPro to here because I don't want to try to get the paint coming off. But anyway, I'm gonna be taking these off, and then I'll show you what I'm doing next and go from there. Oh, okay. Yeah, for real? Oh, okay. Cool. You're on camera.
No, that's your own.
Oh, okay. All right. So, taking these off.
Why don't you do that to camera?
Okay. But anyway, I'm going to be taking these off, and then I'm going to be getting in here because I heard the CV axle spinning, but it wasn't turning my wheel. So, that's why I bought new lock-in hubs. So, let's...
Why are you hockey?
All right. So, I'm going to go from here. All right, everybody, so got the wheel hub off, the lock-in hub, and so now I'm at this point. Gotta get snap ring pliers, take that off, see if I can do it while, oh yeah, there we go. All right, slides off like so. There are some little ball bearings that are stuck in these grooves, if you can see them. Hold on. Yeah, they're stuck in those grooves. They're smashed all in there. So that's probably why my forward drive wasn't working on this side, just running the problems one after another. Now I gotta take these two screws, it looks like, off. Kind of curious about my new lock-in hub though. Just gotta research it and figure something out. It's different than this. This style is the teeth goes into here. When you turn this lock-in or lock it, it presses up, and there's a set of teeth that goes into here, and it just locks it. But the MileMarker locking hubs I have goes over this spline, and the way it looks, I'm just gonna have to figure it out, try to read up on it and see what goes on with it, because surely, I'm not exactly sure, but I don't think I'd need this anymore if I'm doing that. I don't know. I've never swapped out. I never swapped from stock to a different type lock-in hub before. So, but I'm going to get the screwdriver and take these screws out and keep pressing forward. Then I need to take this brake caliper off so I can dismantle the. But also, there's like a bearing in here too. So I need to get that out, but let's keep pressing forward and go from there. All right, everybody, I got a little toothpick type ordeal. There's splines on each side, and got little screw holes. Anyway, so it goes in, and then it's just different holes for when you line up the screws. But I got that off. If I remember correctly, I think this spins off. Forgive me, it's been a long time. Let's see here. There we go. Alright. Come on now. Alright, there's that. Alright, that spins off. And now, my bearing, that's my bearing. Let me go ahead and take this brake caliper off. Just go ahead and get this out of the way. So, and then, gotta get that. I shouldn't have to mess with that, to be honest. I don't know, I can't remember. I shouldn't have to mess with that bearing. I'm just trying to slide this out. If I forget, I'm sorry. Hopefully memory will serve me correct. But let me keep going. I'm gonna take this brake caliper off, and then I need to find me a metal bin, magnetic metal bin, to put all these parts in. I don't want them just laying in my driveway. But anyway, we'll continue on in a second. So my apologies, my GoPro just randomly shut off and said error. So that's happened before, but I'm gonna go ahead and take these off, these bolts. Go ahead and separate it from a rotor, and see if it's easier for me to get the bearing out. But I'm gonna go ahead and do that, and then go from there. Alright, so looking at this a little closer, I don't have to do anything with the bearing. It's inside of this. It just separates. The brake caliper should separate from this entire assembly. So I've hammered on it a few times, and it is on there. So I'm gonna keep hacking away on it and see what I can do. And it looks like this is a little flared up a little bit, so I wanted to figure out why. Or maybe just press it in some more. But I'm gonna try to get this brake rotor off of this hub assembly. So let me work on this, and then we'll go from there. Alright, so this took a lot of hammering and beating to get this rotor off. I mean, it was on there. But I'm gonna clean this up, get my new rotor, and then spray brake cleaner on it, get all that new oils and stuff off of it. Probably gonna have to make a run to the store, get another can. But I'm gonna keep pressing forward, so hopefully I can have all this done. Okay. Alright, so I got the new brake rotor on. Now I'm just gonna grease this up. Everything seems to be okay in there. I'm gonna grease this up, grease inside of there, the bearing again, and then I'm gonna have to figure out about the new lock-in hub, whether if I'm going to put this back on. Acted up on me again, just cut off. But anyway, I gotta grease this, grease inside the bearing, and then I'm gonna piece this all together and then go from there. All right, so I repacked the bearing, got it in there. I got this seated in. It's not in perfectly all the way. Now I gotta spin this nut on with the groove, I believe, going in, if I remember correctly. And then place this in there with the 2 screws, and then I'm gonna be scratching my head about the new lock-in hub. So let me go ahead and get these taken care of, and then we'll challenge that together. Sorry about that, my GoPro's acting stupid, but it free spins right there, and when you lock them in, the whole thing spins. So I think this goes over this, and it's going to turn that axle, and then when you unlock them, it spins on the shaft. So I think my GoPro is acting up really bad, but anyway, this MileMarker locking hub is replacing that whole thing. So I'm going to put this on, put the gasket, put that on, put the brake caliper on, new brakes, and that'll be it. And I'll be doing the same thing on the other side. So if you like what you saw, hit that like button, subscribe, and continue to follow me for more. Thank you for all your support.